If you were a serial killer, what would be your signature thing that you'd leave at every crime scene? Break into a blood bank in another state. Commit a bloodless murder, like by strangulation. Then spray the stolen blood all over the place. Wait, strangulation is bloodless? I must have been doing this wrong. Just keep practicing. You'll get it eventually. The number of victims so far. Then I'd start skipping some numbers and leave them worried they didn't find victim 14 or the 17. Or start the count from a random high number like #61 so they think you're a real pro. Then add some elaborate details #132, 360 no scope. Scatter some glitter. My so was inspired by this. Use a funnel to pour glitter up the corpse's nose. Only the medical examiner will ever find it. Apostrophe. This kinda happened on ISMB. A guy got killed with a glitter bomb birthday card. There was glitter everywhere, but what killed him was an allergy to peanuts, and peanut powder was hidden in the glitter. Wasn't found in his stomach contents, just the nose/tongue. Shit, I just gave someone an idea. A glove that's too small for my hand. And a pack of Magnum condoms. Something completely random every time. That are in no way connected to each other. A coma bottle of hand sanitizer, 3 fresh paper towels, half a jar of mayonnaise, 13 safety pins, 5 different style buttons, and on and on. Looks at 3/4 jar of mayo. I must prepare more sandwiches before I can continue killing. Apostrophe. Irrelevant addresses, which lead to more irrelevant addresses. Police'll never find me. A post-it note saying sorry for the mess. Courtesy of you friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Spider-Man as a serial killer is a Spider-Man universe I would kill. Ha, to see. This is solid research. Thank you guys. Always happy to help. The tips are given by reals professionals in the industry, so don't worry. Serial. The serial killer. A body. Got M. A chess piece with a note that says your move. On my final victim there would be a broken king piece with a note saying chick matter, a sorry game piece. Edit. Bad grammar. I would use the crime scene to advertise my cleaning products. We are talking stain removers, glass cleaners, microfiber cloths, etc. Because as we all know, the most important part of committing a crime is a clean getaway. Apostrophe. So you would be known as Mr. Clean. A photo of a raccoon at different famous landmarks around the world. Put a hollowed melon on the heads of my victims. They shall call me Melon Lord. Put a pumpkin instead. Oh my goodness. It's Jack the Carver. Apostrophe. Everyone hail to Pumpkin King. String of hair belonging to a previous victim. So what about the first victim then? String of hair of the very last victim. Duh. A piece of Lego under their foot. Cop, stepped on a Lego. This can go under natural cause of death of the cop. There's a crowbar sticking out of his head. Cop, and 1 piece of cooked elbow macaroni. Do you cook up 1 pot of designated murder macaroni, or is it just like you save 1 whenever you happen to be making macaroni and feel like murderoni? 1 single red apple or 1 single green apple? Red means I'm planning to kill another, or green means you're gonna chill for a little time. If there was an apple pie made of both red and green apples, what would that mean? It's a mystery then. Leave a note that says the pee pee poo poo man was here. Nobody will take the news seriously. That is actually pretty smart. I'd leave a dictionary with maybe 3 or 4 words circled. Jibbergononivaru. Buy a 1000 piece puzzle. Cut victim's face in shape of one of the pieces as signature. Start from top left of the puzzle and make sure the pieces connect. Let's just leave a slice of pizza on their face. A Bible with a random section highlighted. Ideally, a section that's not actually part of the Bible text, like the printing company or the publisher information. Notes that are each variations of oh man he's dead, whoops, or may oh my be. I would remove their teeth and fingerprints. And they would call me the overkill killer. A bomb. So when the cops arrive at the crime scene, They'll be blown up. Then the second group of cops will go. That's when I'll do the next crime. That is a big brain. Dude's just gonna take a Snickers from the 7-Eleven. I would leave a card with a "RAWU" on my victim's chest after I kill them for the police to find. Just carve a "RAWU" into the victim's chest. Don't waste paper. A piece of paper that says, "If you found this note, you're Gail Mayo." Leave the water running. So they call you the wet bandits. This is from Home Alone, right? My targets would be pedophiles, and I leave a picture of Epstein at every scene with a note on the back saying, "Didn't kill himself either." A good serial killer, I love it. This kill was sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. I'd leave a condom around a banana to make everyone wonder WTF. I would cut off the hands of my victims so that I can put their fingerprints in future crime scenes, just to confuse the duck out of the detectives. Additionally, if I killed them with a gun or knife, I would wear gloves so that my prints would be hidden, and keep the knife safe so that I can put my next victim's prints on it and leave it at their crime scene. That way, there's an interconnected web of prints, and it would look like some sort of ritual where one person carries out a killing only to be killed themselves by someone else, and the cycle repeats itself. I will have thus created a cult that the police will be too distracted with to actually discover it was me. Also, just to be safe, I could cut off the faces of these people and wear it like a mask in the event that someone sees me or I'm caught on camera. Obviously, I would pad up my clothing too to throw off any physiological forensics. I feel like cutting the hands off would definitely tip people off to the fact that the killer is placing the prints. This is the part where you have to get your VPN running hot and start feeding information about your cult online to anonymous and dark websites. You make it all about hands. Say something like, "The left hand, it is sacred. You must not touch it. The right hand, it is foul. You must cut it from your victim and cast it into acid." Apostrophe. Absolutely nothing. No why. That's how you keep from getting caught. A misleading number. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. etc. The 7 in this series really bugs me. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 33, 64, 128. Yelp review. I'd only kill farmers and leave them in the middle of crop circles. Blood completely drained. Ideally, this would get UFO believers to think the feds are covering up aliens and get them protesting my crime scenes, potentially corrupting them. A nice wholesome meme so the investigators can have an AWW moment at work. Solving murders can be stressful. Blast never gonna give you up. The names and addresses of about 30 random people. It would tie up the investigation team for a while on useless stuff. I replace the corpse with a random body pillow of a random waifu and I make the blood white. A spray painted smiley face on a wall nearby. That'll get the serial killer conspiracy theorists all stirred up. I would give every person I murder 1 hour alone with a pen and a notebook, kill them, and make sure they don't reveal my identity. That way, the victim can say anything they need to, for relatives and such. Well, in this world, where I'm a serial killer, I would be a rich sneakerhead. Because why not? And I would leave behind a fresh pair of sneakers every crime. If they catch me, no more free shoes for them. A dick drawn on the wall. Small kid's toy. To be bloodied by the body. Dunno why. Just feels right. Or if I'm broke, I'd carve something into the body. Nothing deep. Maybe just a hatter or something. A chicken nugget. Gingerbread. I want to be known as the gingerbread man. A random extra bone in the bodies. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.